They are amazing.
That's a big spur dog.
Wow, look at the size of that!
Oh no, and I'm in the double hookup. That was definitely worth coming for today. What an absolute dancer. Look at it. Hello and welcome to the channel. I'm on Rocket Ron's boat and Ron's into a fish. We've only been here a few minutes. I dropped a bite earlier and it stripped my bait. And right on Rocket Ron is in. And unusually for me, because I don't usually fish with these, he's fishing with a whole prawn. Just showed me how he did his bait up just a minute ago. We'll have to have another go later. Fishing between the Nab and the Isle of Wight. Boats around us. There's a boat just off to our starboard quarter. And there's another boat immediately to our port. It's like a little car park here at the moment. Ron's just tickling this one. He's teasing it. Oh, well. Will it be a doggy? Oh, I don't know.
Might not be.
Wedged in it. There's not that much weight to it. It doesn't feel hard to tell, mate. There's no jig-jaggaroos. There's no bouncing. That's the beauty though, isn't it? You never know what you're going to get. Here's a doggy, isn't it? I bet. Look at it. Doggy in the boat. Oh, come here.
Yeah, because we've got no tide, obviously we're going to...
That's it, isn't it? It's too slack at the moment for anything else. Have you got a T-bar handy, mate? Right, believe it or not, we're having a bacon sandwich delivery by drone. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. A bacon sandwich by drone.
Tricky mission, but bacon sandwich is complete.
So young Tony's just successfully delivered a bacon roll by drone. It's choppy, it's windy. Rocket Ron's made me a brew and Tony's just sent me a roll. Yeah, I think you're I don't think that's a doggy. He's giving you a little bit of a run around. Doesn't seem to be bouncing much, does it, for an eel? Yeah. It's a good doggy though.
It's not a good doggy because it's taking the hook right down.
Oh, is it? Doggy in the boat. Got a T-bar.
No, I won't get the T-bar, I don't think, mate.
He's moaning because he's got a doggy. It's proving hard work at the moment. Doggies, tings, and nothing else. And yet it's been fishing amazing previously. So we had a bit of fun with the delivery of the bacon sandwich. That was brilliant, that was. Rocket Ron's just made me a brew. I've had that. So it's all very nice and sociable. Just no fish. So they're talking on the radio at the moment, looking to move. We might go and anchor up on a wreck and try our luck over there, and then really go to town with the squid and the black lug, see if we can winkle out a cod. But it's conspicuous by how quiet it is. No two places fish the same 2 days apart, you know. Always so different. Last couple of days, this place has fished its socks off. It's just switched off like a switch, just like that, just gone. See how it goes. We'll stick it out here for a bit, and then we'll move along. Try out a little bit of a wreck. Skipper made a choice to up, pick and move. Brilliant choice, because we've just moved closer inshore to the Isle of Wight. We're anchored up tide into the side of a wreck. Big baits out, big hooks, big weights. fishing down the side of the wreck. I've got squid, 2 squid and black lug on the big rod, and I've got half a mackerel hooked through the jaw with a 6/0 hook on the smaller rod. Ron's got a variety of baits out on his. He's sticking with his prawn because we're keen to see how that gets on. Actually, it looks a really good bait. And we've got company. Tony has just come and anchored just off our starboard bow, starboard quarter, and yeah, it's exciting stuff. So we can see what they catch, they can see what we catch. Between us, we hope to put some decent fish on camera. And now we're down to short sleeves, jumpers off, coats off. It's lovely. So looking forward to seeing what happens next. When the rod starts stripping line, we'll give you a shout and we'll get straight back to you. No swearing, Ron, I'm recording.
Oh, sorry, mate.
Yeah, well, it's up to you. It'd be your footage.
I don't know.
But I won't.
I don't know. Oh, hang on. There's something there.
Or is it just windmilling up?
No, there's something there.
Oh, what is it?
Oh, it's a pouting.
It's a pouting. It's a ting.
It's a ting.
A pouting.
A nice ting. How many prawns?
But if there's a pouting, there might be a congerling.
It's a nice pouting.
Yeah, nice one. Good bait.
How many prawns? Wait, mate.
Yeah, keep him for bait, mate. I'll use him. I'll take a fillet off him and he'll be gone. So Ron's into a fish. He's got a bit more weight onto that one.
Another nice big pouting.
A big pouting. We're catching big pouting at the moment. So I've just swapped to a very basic wrecking rig, which is just a no component rig. It's just tied. Using 4/0 circle hooks. And the mackerel, the tail end, because that's the tough bit that seems to hold onto the hook best. Just feed it onto a couple of times so they can't strip it straight off.
Here you go, mate.
A decent size, isn't it?
And that was on me prawn.
Eating your prawns, your exotic prawns. So that's it, ready to go down. Just going to put it down. I predict, not just a right, I reckon this is going to go within seconds. Because there is a lot down there. Gives a good indication of what's going on, and then I'm using them as bait on the longer rod with the bigger rig. So this touched the bottom and straight away the rod tip's going. As soon as it touches the bottom. And they strip the bait in seconds. Oh! But you've also got to be careful, because what if there's something else down there? That must be hooked onto a piece of the wreck, I think.
Try and ease off. You've got
Yeah.
one on there. Try and ease off, see if you'll pull it off here. That's what I did with this one.
Yeah. There's a lot down there.
Yeah, sometimes they pull it off.
He has, yeah, I've got it back. It's just whether or not I've still got the fish or not. Yeah, there's one on it. So it did get snagged into the wreck and then got released from the wreck just by easing up. Oh, mackerel bait's going everywhere. And there we have one pouting. Careful of his tufts. They've got sharp little teeth, stripping teeth. And there we go, one little pouting. Unfortunately, this one's not going back because he's perfect conger bait size. So I thought I'd get a couple of the poutings in. Look at the size of them. Thought I'd get a couple for conger baits. And there are quite a few of those kicking around. That was worth putting a live one on, wasn't it? Oh, has it just let go?
Yeah,
It's just let go. Right, it'd be interesting to see what this live ting looks like, because I'm guessing it's going to have a chunk out of it. I've got a wire trace on. Let's have a look at it, see it. That was definitely something with some weight, mate.
Yeah.
Look at the state of that! It's had the whole thing in its mouth.
Yeah.
Look at the slime up the hook.
That's not a cod, mate.
That's an eel. An eel's had that.
No, an eel would have left scores on it, mate.
Yeah?
No scores on it whatsoever, look. Somebody's picked that in his mouth.
The whole thing.
The whole thing.
Wow. Oh well, there's something down there. That was the bait, and something's just taken that whole thing. My rod went nuts. And usually for me, I didn't have the clicker on. I looked round and I could actually see it taking it. It was taking line. Yeah. Just wondering if I'll give it a bit more time. Because whatever it is, it's playing around with it. It's finicky. There's something going for it. There is something there. There. Oh, what is it? Let's let go of it again.
Put it back down.
I think that hook, I think you're right. I don't think that hook's making connection. Because I can feel it grabbing it, I can feel it pulling it.
If it was a conger, mate, you'd have gashes and chunks out of it. Whatever it is, it's got a big mouth and it's picking it up.
And we've had takes and drops, and then this one, you said to change to a J hook, mate, didn't you? So we just changed to a J hook because I was using Mutso circles, and this one's hooked up as soon as, well, first time, isn't it? Yep. So that one needs to come in and.
Do you want me to bring it in for you, mate?
Well, in a minute I'll bring it in and I'll change over to a J hook because there's clearly something decent down here. I don't know what this is yet.
Well, hopefully it'll be a nice amulet.
Do you know what? That wouldn't be such a bad call actually, because it's not swimming like a fish would normally swim up tide.
Might be an undulate, mate.
Yeah, it might be.
You're on the sand now. See, we're off the wreck.
That'd be a result, wouldn't it? A nice undulate. I love a ray. Interesting to see what's taken a whole big pouting. It is a ray, I think. Is it?
Is it?
No, it's a big eel. Look at that eel. Wow, look at the size of that eel.
Yeah, do you want me to get me in there, mate?
Yeah, I'll have him in. He ain't going to fit in that net, is he?
Right, do you walk up?
To be honest, I'll probably hand him, mate. Have you got a glove?
Forward, walk up forward. You've got your other line as well.
Just ease him back. There you go. You got him. You have got him. Well done, mate. That'd be an interesting one. He's going to go nuts, isn't he?
I'm going to leave him there for you, mate.
I was going to say, have you got a glove, have you?
Yes.
He's not as big as I thought.
There's a pair of pliers there, mate, if that's easier to get the hook out.
The hook is literally right there. There you go, hook's out. That is the size of the bait that he took. Right, he's not that as big as I thought actually. Oh, yeah, easy, you're going back, mate, you're going back. And there he is. Look at the eye on that. This is what's been troubling the live baits. Get him in. Flick of the tail, and he's gone. We're in the process of packing up. Time's crept up on us actually. We're both there, sat there. I'm half snoozing, but checking my rods. Ron's been making up his rigs and tying up his leader lines and stuff. And before we knew it, it's home time. So it's been quiet. The last couple of hours, I don't think we had a bite between us, did we, mate, really?
No.
I didn't really see, all the baits were coming back clean. Baits were coming back clean, untouched. So we moved away from the wreck. So we started off in the dredged ground, moved to a wreck, pouting as expected, because we found the pouting, put pouting on, got into the eel, showed the eel on camera, which I was pleased with. It was the first one really of the winter season that we've put on camera. Reasonable size, nothing spectacular, but reasonable. Made the trip for me today, you know, put a little tip, just a little bit of a tip on top of it. And yeah, it's nice. It's nice coming out on someone else's boat. It's nice seeing how someone else has got their set up, because Ron's got this all wired off. He's got more working room than I've got, all organised and all his bits and pieces. He makes an all right cup of coffee. I didn't have a single chocky bicky with it though. Where's all the chocky bickies in?
Sorry, mate. I need plain biscuits on this boat.
Oh, see? People get some things really right and then other things just crap. No chocky bickies at all.
I've got to think of your figure, mate.
Yeah,
And your cholesterol.
to be honest, my figure's gone clean out the window, I think. So, from me, from here, for now, it's goodbye. Tight lines and happy fishing, and I'll see you again sometime soon. Bye for now.